This quick tutorial is going to help you use Naviance during the process of applying to colleges. Naviance can be found on the College Counseling website or under the High School tab on the district website. What's important this year is that all of the visits and all the scholarships will be listed in Naviance. If you don't remember, your username is your email address and your password is your school ID number. Once you log into Naviance, the home page is going to look a lot like this. You can get to colleges a couple ways. There's a colleges tab at the top, and then also the My Favorites. If you've been using Naviance, you're going to have colleges in colleges I'm thinking about. Hopefully you'll be able to take that list and move it down to colleges I'm applying to. If you haven't been a Naviance user, you can start researching, or if you know where you're applying, go right to a college that I'm applying to. If you have colleges in the college I'm thinking about section of Naviance, it's very easy to move them to your application list. You just need to check the box, click Move to Application List, and the colleges that you're interested in are now going to become the colleges you're applying to. Once you have schools in the colleges I'm applying to section, you'll be able to do a few things. One, when you use the edit function, you'll be able to tell Naviance what type of application you're using, if it's an early action, a regular decision, the early decision, and it'll give you a deadline. Okay, right now these are just rolling deadlines because I haven't chosen anything. It'll also tell you what kind of application. Illinois State has their own application. Marquette uses the Common App, so it'll tell you what kind of application. Eventually, when you submit it, you'll say that you submitted the application, and then eventually you'll also say that you were accepted or possibly denied by that school. Eventually, one of these schools is going to be the schools that you're attending, and when you do your final transcript in May during senior celebration, we are going to ask you to do a survey. All the schools that you have applied to, as well as the school you're attending, will be automatically on Naviance. It'll make that process much, much easier. Last year, I think we had close to 180 schools visit Lake Zurich. They're coming to see you guys to give you information about them and to help you decide what kind of schools to apply to. So use them. All the list is always on Naviance. I also post it on the windows of the College Career Center as well as the cafeteria screen. Please try and sign up on Naviance prior to the visit so I know how many people to expect. Sometimes a college will call and ask if there's anyone signed up. If there aren't, I will tell them no, and sometimes they cancel. You still need a college visit pass. They're in the counseling office. You need to want to get these signed prior to attending by the teacher whose class you're going to miss. If you're going to miss lunch, a study hall, or it's an open, you don't need a pass. Either way, you're going to scan in when you get to my room, and that way we keep track of where you are. Why do you go on a visit? The admissions reps, many of whom will be reading your essays and your applications, will be the ones in the room. You find out information, you find out any tips or hints about scholarships, and some schools do use something called demonstrated interest. If you've been on campus, if you visited them at your school, if you emailed them questions, they keep track of all the contacts you've had, and sometimes that helps. If at any time you have questions about using Naviance or can't get into your own account, please contact the college counselor and he'll be happy to help you.